Hey all, it's Monday here at the Institute, which means it's time for another top 10 list for the CIOPCC. And since last week was the 4th of July here in the States, I figured I'd do my top 10 favorite overtly patriotic action figures. And I mean overtly. You're going to get your fill of stars and stripes here. Now, just because they wear the stars and stripes does not mean they're necessarily good guys. Sometimes that patriotism slides over into nationalism and even fascism. And that's a good example right here with Homelander. The dude wears a flag for his cape. You can't get much more overt than that. I do wish we'd get a few more figures in this line from NECA. Obviously, there's some really great characters they could do. And with another season coming, I hope they're not done with this line. That would be a bummer. So let's talk about another company and another character that has a lot of versions out there. It would be Wonder Woman. And Wonder Woman almost always in the comic books gets some kind of patriotic look to her. You'll notice this Kingdom Come version here has the stars on her dress, her skirt. But it's this one here next to her. These are both Kingdom Come, but it's the one next to her in the armor from Kingdom Come that I think is a terrific figure. Has a nice place here on the DC Direct shelf. So that's number 9. Number 8 is another one of those guys that might have taken his celebration of all things American a bit too far. That would be Colonel Stars and Stripes. Now, it's right in his name again. Can't get much more obvious than that. But if it wasn't obvious, his dog has a flag for his mask. And I'm not sure why a dog has to have a mask, but you know. So, there's Colonel Stars and Stripes from Hit Girl 2. Now, for those of you who grew up when I did, you remember H.R. Pufnstuf. And H.R. Pufnstuf has a figure where he's wearing his Uncle Sam hat. This is the figure where he's like running for president, or he is president. I forget which it was. I think he was running for president. But yeah, he's all patrioted out with his Uncle Sam cap on. And you're going to see another one of these hats before we're done with another one of the figures. So let's talk about number 6. Number 6 is from the Muppets. Now, this is not going to be the character you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. And it's not going to be the one you think. Instead, it's going to be Miss Piggy. Yes, Miss Piggy. You're not the first person you think of as patriotic, but they did this series of minifigures. And one of the figures they did was Miss Piggy in a towel. And when they did a exclusive, I think this was a party exclusive one summer. Might have been a licensing show exclusive. I don't remember off the top of my head, but it was an exclusive that they did, and they wrapped her in the American flag, repainting the blanket, or the towel, rather. So she gets my number 6 spot. Now, we have plenty of superheroes who are patriotic. It's kind of the gig, right? I mean, it kind of goes hand in hand most of the time. But when it comes to 6-inch figures, there's not too many as good as this Super Patriot. This figure was, I think they were calling themselves Marvel Toys at the time. This is after Toy Biz had stopped doing the Marvel Legends and went through a bunch of changes. And this line was called Legendary Comic Book Heroes. You can see Mad and Savage Dragon and some others there. But Super Patriot is terrific, terrific looking figure. Great articulation, much in the line with the old Marvel Legends. Now, number 4 comes from another line where, if you've got lots of superheroes who are exploiting their patriotic nature, it's no surprise that when you do a satire on said superheroes, that you would find a way to satirize that concept. So the Tick did exactly that. We're going to zoom in here, and that is American Made. I love the name. I love the overt red, white, and blue outfit. I could have also gone with Captain Liberty from the newer live-action Tick series. But I just love the American Made character, so she gets number 4. Now, number 3 is going to be a Hot Toys figure, And sort of like Miss Piggy and the Muppets, this is not going to be the Hot Toys figure you think I'm going for. Instead, it's going to be a very old Hot Toys figure, one of their early ones, from a line that they really should revisit, or somebody needs to revisit in 6 scale, and that is Apollo Creed from Rocky. Now, you don't go and show your patriotism much more than this outfit. Remember, I said you were going to see another Uncle Sam style hat. Now, sure, Rocky had the shorts, but my God, Apollo Creed went for the full outfit. Really mentally making sure you knew he was pro-America. Somebody who always talked about being pro-America is also in the Muppets line. And he gets my number 2 spot. Now, you probably know who that is, because you probably thought that's who I was talking about when I picked Miss Piggy. And you were surprised when it was her. You won't be surprised this time, because of course I'm talking about Sam the Eagle. Now, Palisades did 2 versions of Sam. Here they both are. The one in front is regular Sam. You'll notice he's not wearing any red, white, and blue. Sam does not need red, white, and blue. He's Sam the Eagle. You know he's patriotic. And in back we have the shifty-eyed version. Sam gets number 2. And he was almost going to get number 1, but I got this figure this year, and I have to say, he was probably one of my favorite figures so far this year. He could be my 6 scale action figure of the year, depending on what we see in the next few months. And, of course, he's going to be a Captain America. You knew Captain America had to be on the list somewhere. For God's sakes, it's Captain America. And I had plenty of Hot Toys versions to choose from. For me, they're always going to be the best Captain Americas. But as you can see, there were plenty to choose from. No shortage of Captain Americas in my collection. But it's this one, the Falcon, that takes my number 1 spot. I'm going to zoom in on him here. Whoops. I'm going to zoom in. This is a terrific figure. I love the wings. The articulation in the wings is great. Just absolutely beautiful. Super posable. Way more so than I expected. Looks terrific on the shelf. You can hang it from the ceiling, which I'm considering doing as well. Just a great figure. So there's my number 1. Falcon is Captain America. So, let me know if you have any favorite patriotic figures. And until Wednesday, when we do another favorite collection, have a great week.